Court judge, if you become a Supreme Court judge or you become an university professor, you do not retire. The idea behind is that those are the places where you are supposed to say the truth, right? And you are not supposed to look for your post-retirement benefits. So yeah, we are not in a perfect society, and across world we are not there. But again, two rights don't make it a wrong. The reason why I was giving example of what used to happen doesn't justify what is happening. But obviously, we can be hopeful of better days. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, sir. This is Dr. Vijay Kumar Ravi from Aryabhatta Knowledge University School of Nanoscience and Nanotechnology. Sir, I have few comments and some of the questions. So first of all, I would like to thank you for your giving such a very nice presentation on the ethics and in research. So you have touched all the areas, even political, socio-economics, and science and applied science and others. So in very extensively you have explained everything, and we got benefited from your presentation. So once again, thank you. So in that, I want to comment on that research ethics, sir. It is very difficult to define it. What should be the benchmarks of the ethics, whether from the policy side or whether from the individual to individuals? Because time to time, so we have already intellectual property rights. They have mentioned the what should be the ethics. That's copyrights, patents, and trade. Knowledge side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but from the policy side, sir, side, government time to time making the policy, what should be the criteria to recruit and to hire the faculties. So in that, in faculty side, sir, they are every time they are giving the some, I think, bypass mechanism. So if you see the assistant professors API recruitment systems, so they have given the research credit. They have given only for the generalized system. If you have a 10, if you have 10 points, so it is doesn't matter whether you have a 10 papers of the good quality or whether you have a thousands papers of the spurious quality papers. Everyone know in everywhere some of the good quality of paper, some of the scientists published and some of the academics published, and some of the they published for the business type of thing, like our profession is making business, so number of papers they are doing. Only just papers they are wanting the paper. So I think from that side, policies should be imposed that if you want to hire a good faculty, then you have to be restrict the quality of the papers. If you have that much of the quality of paper, then only you will have an entry. That is one point. Another point, sir, individual side, we should have a inside we should be very honest with our professions. So what, suppose if I am academician and I am an active researcher, then what quality of the research I should do and what extent. So there should be no any spurious data. Always we should validate. So for that, the example I would like to give before you, sir. From my side, in that, and I am sending to reviewer. So it is not accepting, because I am strict that I will publish only at the level of the journals. If I want to publish in a spurious journal, so there are thousands, lakhs of the spurious journals across the world. So it will, within a minute, our paper will get accepted and it will be published. But still I am not publishing, because I know that where this paper will go, and still I am struggling to find out whatever questions is raised by the reviewers, to find out the solution. So these two things, if we can accept, then only we can get very good community of the academician, and we can save the our ethics in the research or in academics. So that's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're so true.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing that. And if I can, if we move to the next part or the last part of my presentation, it is about publications and how we should get ourselves published. So yeah, let me once again share my slide with you. So it is about publication, and okay, let me come back to the strategy of publishing, and it closely follow Vijay sir's assessment about how and why we need to publish, what is the importance of that, why do we need to publish. Obviously, to forget everything, I think for us it is important that we get published to build knowledge for our intellectual growth, to create awareness, and to produce or contribute to the policy process. That is why it is important to get published. And more importantly, you see, written words, they have the capacity to go for a long time than spoken words. So if you write something, it becomes part of the documented process, and generations after you have gone, people would still be reading it. So yeah, that is why it is important to get yourself published. Where you can publish? So obviously journals, important, books again, then comes edited volumes, then come web articles, newspapers, and finally blogs. And why I have put it in this particular order is because this is the order in which your capability needs to be. So if you are a good writer, and just nothing else, if you are a good writer and you want to write, you want what you have written to for other people to read, blogs is a very good place to start with. In blogs, you don't need each and everything to be your genuine idea. It can be a poem written by another poet, it can be an article written by somebody else, or it can be just be your day-to-day experience which you want to share with other people. So that way, that comes that is the easiest way, or that is where you require least amount of training to get yourself published, and so on and so forth. So if we look at say for example journal articles, books, they require a different kind of scholarship and scholar practices. And forget about what you need, your academic requirement. Think more about what you want to be there in the world, what you're writing there. And obviously, more you write, your skills are going to be improved. Then comes how you should start with it. How should you look into it? Where should you start when you are thinking about writing something? Where should you start? So for me, it should start with relevance. Think how what you are going to work. How is it relevant? Does it add to the existing body of knowledge? If the answer comes as to yes, then obviously what you are going to write, somebody or some journals is going to publish you. If it is not, if it does not add to the existing body of knowledge, then no journal is going to publish you. What are the broader implications of what you are going to publish about, what you are going to write about? So the thing is, you should brainstorm with yourself. You should think up, okay, if I have to write, what kind of articles I am going to write, what I am going to write. where you should start writing. Just like the example which I gave, if you cannot come up with some original ideas, because original idea is very much required. If, say for example, you are not able to come up with some original ideas, and yet you need to get yourself published,